Hey there, cats and kittens. Are you among the land of the living? I hope so. This week's comic book of the week is Action Comics 894. And it's written by Paul Cornell with art by Pete Woods. And it's interesting for a couple reasons. Firstly, it doesn't star Superman. It stars Superman's arch foe, Lex Luthor, and it features Neil Gaiman's character, the sister of the Sandman, member of the Endless family from the Vertigo comics universe, Death. Now, when you think of Death, you probably think more like the Marvel Comics version, as you see here, the long black robes, the scythe, the skeleton. Very different than this representation here. Kind of looks like a goth girl, right? With the chalky ivory skin and the raven black hair. And so, yeah, she's very cute, huh? Now, when we start this story, it turns out Lex Luthor is dead. Now, Lex Luthor simply can't accept this. He thinks, okay, this is some kind of weird form of hallucination. But then he comes to realize, this is no hallucination. I'm actually dead. And so he goes through the stages of grief, which involve, among other things, anger and bargaining. He tries to invoke Death's sympathy, and none of these strategies work, but he's always trying a different tactic, a different strategy. And Death, being the cute, personable person that she is, listens, provides him with all these visions of the afterlife, and Lex Luthor systematically analyzes them, breaks them down, and says, no. And he never really accepts it and lets him know, listen, one way or the other, I'm Lex Luthor. I'm going to get myself out of the situation. But really at the end, they have like this really nice conversation, and he comes back to the land of the living. But what I like is, as a character, he's profoundly changed. And I like comics in which the character winds up changed in some way. So it was such a fun read. Lush, beautiful art, but what drives it is the dialogue. This wonderful, wonderful dialogue between Lex Luthor and Death. And it was a joy to read. And when I got to the end of the story, I thought, oh man, it's over. I could have gone for another 12 pages. But, oh well. Now there's a backup story that involves Jimmy Olsen and Chloe Sullivan. Now you might remember Chloe Sullivan. She's in the cast of the television series Smallville. And she's been brought into the DC Universe proper. And it involves these very attractive aliens and this rave. Now it turns out that the rave that the aliens participate in, the planet always winds up being destroyed as a result of the rave. So Jimmy and Chloe must put an end to it. It was simply a fun read, but nowhere near as good as the main story. Alright guys, I think that's all for now. You guys have a great week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye!